Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. I am here with a update video on reading progress for series. So since I am almost done or complete with most of these series, I will be focusing on finishing the Harry Potter series after this. So some series I have finished, and other series I am waiting for the third book to come in at the library. The first series that I wanted to talk about is Finale, the third book in the Caraval series by Stephanie Garber. This is the series that comes before Once Upon a Broken Heart, and I have been reading this series and Once Upon a Broken Heart at the same time. I have finished this whole series, and I am on track to finish Once Upon a Broken Heart because I am going to the library to put book 3 on reserve today. So this series is about two twin sisters named Donatella and Scarlett, and they live in an area where basically Donatella is kidnapped by people who work at the circus, and basically she's the prize for the scavenger hunt that the circus is doing. I was so immersed in this world that I had to take 24 hours to decompress from reading this book and bringing myself down to earth, because Stephanie Garber's writing is so engaging, and it's the same way in Once Upon a Broken Heart. I just finished The Ballad of Never After last week, and I am waiting on pins and needles to see how the cliffhanger at the end of that book gets resolved. She is such a good writer, and I highly recommend both of these series to all of you. The next two books are in the Another Day series by Gregory McGuire. Gregory McGuire is the same author of the Wicked series, and this fantasy series is the precursor to the Wicked series and gives backstory to the Wicked Witch. I read The Witch of Maricourt last month, and this month I read the first two books in the series, The Brides of Maricourt and The Oracle of Maricourt. So I love the world that Gregory McGuire has created in this book. And it's in this series, and it's very interesting to get a taste of what Elphaba was like before Wicked started, because that's basically what this story is. It's the backstory to the Wicked Witch and her birth and how she grows up and everything like that. So I have really liked the series, and it makes me want to read the Wicked series again, because now that I know the backstory of Elphaba, I want to see how the backstory impacts her in the other books. And another book I have read by Gregory McGuire is the Curse of the Tale of the Ugly Stepsister, which is a Cinderella retelling from the perspective of the stepsister. So his writing is very engaging, and I love all of his books, and he's coming out with a new book in October. That's another book that's a prequel to Wicked, which I'm really excited to get. The next book I wanted to talk about is Escaping from Houdini, book 3 in Stalking Jack the Ripper. I am picking up Capturing the Devil at the library today, and I am so sad to see the series end. I didn't really get immersed in the world until book 2, the last book before this one, Hunting Prince Dracula, because I felt like the first book, Stalking Jack the Ripper, focused too much on the analysis of the dead bodies and all the gore that comes along with dissecting the dead bodies. But the mystery plot in this book and in Hunting Prince Dracula is so engaging. It kept me guessing until the end. The thing I did not like about this book at all was the love triangle between Thomas, Audrey, and the other guys she meets on the cruise ship. Other than that, though, I am totally immersed in this world. I will be sad to see it end at the end of Capturing the Devil. So I can highly recommend this series if you have not gotten it yet. And I also just finished Kingdom of the Wicked, and my favorite book in that series was Kingdom of the Feared, which is book 3. Finally, this is book 2 in the Knockemout series by Lucy Score. I read Things We Never Got Over back in January or February, and I love the world that she has built of Knockemout. Knockemout is a fictional city in Virginia, and it's like in the middle of nowhere, the sticks, basically. So my favorite character in this book is Waylay, Naomi's niece. And so the main character in this book, who the love story is centered around, is Nash and Lena. Nash is the brother of Knox, the police officer who marries Naomi. And the things that I loved about this book were the slow burn of Nash and Lena's relationship, the epilogue at the end with the wedding of Knox and Naomi, and there's a really cute scene in the epilogue between Waylay and Knox, and it's so adorable. I just love the family dynamic that Lucy Score created between them. And then I love the friendship dynamic and the dynamic between Knox, Nash, and Lucien, and Sloane, Lena, and Naomi. It's just awesome how the dynamic of that has built up. So book 3, Things We Left Behind, is based on Lucien and Sloane. And this book seems to be the most hyped up book in the series because there seem to be a lot of fans of Lucien and Sloane. I'm not sure if I like them as much as I like Naomi and Knox, but I will see what happens once I get book 3 from the library. So, ratings for the books in this series. For Caraval, the overall ranking of this series is A, because I love the world building of the circus atmosphere. For Things We Hide from the Light, I haven't finished the series yet, but once I do, I will give it a ranking. For Another Day, I would say I gave Brides of Maricourt A, Oracle of Maricourt B, and Witch of Maricourt A-. So the average would be A-. And then for Kerri Maniscalco's book series, for Kingdom of the Wicked, A-, because I love the world building and the buildup of the relationship between Roth and Amelia. And I would like to see another series that focuses on all the other brothers of sin, specifically Sloth, because Sloth lives in a library and reads books all day like I do. I mean, I don't live in a library. I live in an apartment, but I'm always going back and forth to the library every day to get more books. But you know what I mean. And then I can't really rate Stalking Jock the Ripper yet because I still need to read Capturing the Devil. And another series I'm working on finishing is called Entangled with Fae by Chisonia Odette, which is Disney princess retellings. I have read most of the series except A Dream So Wicked, which is the Sleeping Beauty retelling. That book still is not in at the library yet, but I'm hoping to get it soon. It's been on reserve for a month now, so I'm hoping it is one of the next books that comes up off of my hold list. So, thank you for watching this video and for watching all of my book videos. The next video I will be doing is my April monthly wrap-up, which will be posted between April 29th and May 1st. And then Matt and I will be doing our April and May entertainment review, where we review plays. Well, technically, we won't be reviewing plays because, yes, we will be reviewing a play. We will be reviewing Twelfth Night at Kennebunk High School. I have already made a separate video where I reviewed Amherst PTA Matilda. We will be reviewing the concert in West K concert we are going to see on May 19th. We will be reviewing episodes of Cougar Town and Golden Girls and The Office. And we will be reviewing the Apple TV Plus series of Lessons in Chemistry. So if you have seen the Lessons in Chemistry Apple TV Plus series and would like a shout out in the video, please leave a comment or send me a direct message with what your thoughts on the series were, because I would really appreciate to see what other watchers have thought about how this book was brought to the screen, because it was one of my favorite books of 2023, and you will get my opinions in that video. We will also be for books being reviewed in that video, I will be reviewing the April new releases, which were Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez and Funny Story by Emily Henry, and then Matt and I will be compiling the opinions from our friends from New Hampshire and giving our own insights onto Friends, Lovers, and into Matthew Perry's memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing, which Anna and I have previously reviewed. So if you want to go back and watch that video, you can do that to prepare for the video that's going to be coming out on May 19th. I will leave the link to that video in the description, as well as my addendum to the book review, which was basically posted at the end of December about how I am coping with the death of Matthew Perry. If you are interested in watching that video really hasn't gotten a lot of views, to be honest, and it could use some more. So thank you for watching this video, and we can't wait to see you guys in our next video. Have a great day.